be some good times. Hopefully I can be heard and all that good stuff. Oh. Oh, well, no problem at all, Knight. Don't worry. I've already told you, you don't gotta force yourself to do anything. Even just knowing that you're quietly there, enjoying the cleaning, that's all I need, and I appreciate you. Alright, just gonna make absolutely certain that the power washer noises don't blow out anybody's eardrums. It has been known to occasionally do that. Alright, so... Oh, hello. All I need is a single person to say that they hear me, and I'll get started. Or rather, I shall continue with the cleaning of a clock tower. Oh, yeah, okay, y'all hearing me. Yep. Awesome. There's not a problem at all, Knight, but yes. Hello, Ender. Hello, Blue. Hello, Maya. Hello, Blaze. Hello, Zach. Hello, Night Star. All you cool guys and gals. I'm just gonna go ahead and... There we are. Alright. The quality should still be set to not super impressive, so we shouldn't get any super duper lag spikes. Oh. No problem. Stick around the whole time, though. Oh, wow. We got people who can hang. That's very awesome. Alright. There we go. That's how you do that. Now we begin the cleaning. There we go. In the last part, I cleaned the inside of the tower. If I'm being honest, by the time I'm done with all of this outside, I'm probably going to hear about how there's something inside that I missed. That's no problem, Ender. Chances are we'll probably still be here when you get back. So no worries at all, my guy. I'm just cleaning the ever-loving heck out of this here tower. Thanks to the almighty power of my super nozzle. Look at it, it's got like 3 prongs. It's like Poseidon's trident of cleanliness. It's like if Poseidon and Mr. Clean did the fusion dance. Yeah, there's a mental image for you. And also an entablature? Huh, is that what this is called? I'm learning so much. Thank you, PowerWash Simulator, for teaching me the styles. Just gonna clean you up. Oh, hang on. What's, something was... Interesting. Oh, I see. Each one is their own individual doodad. Okay, alright. Just like the pyramids. Alrighty. Whoop, man. That's what you want to see. Get all scrub-a-dub-dub. Stuff hanging off on the side. I'm gonna have to go over there in a momento. What's this? Get that all situated. Okay, now let's see. Geronimo! Alright, let's see here. What if I wanted that part up there to be clean? Yeah, there you go. A little like side area that would be hard to immediately notice. It's good to get all that hard to reach stuff first, I think. And then we'll head on over to this side and do the exact same thing. Here we are. Aha! Ooh, that is some nastiness you got yourself up there, my lad. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna take care of that real fast. There you go. The Maya is here. Huzzah! She found a good stopping point in her game. I am honored. And there we are. Okay. So that should clear up a few issues, I think. Yes. Okay. Now I will climb back up. We are going back to the scrubbening. The deep scrubbening. As an intern continues to misinterpret how exactly Back to the Future is going to happen play by play. Ain't that something? All right. Let's clean that roof. Or at least everything I can clean from this angle. There we are. I'm gonna have to get onto the other side and hit the spots that the big pillars are blocking off from access. And that's okay, that's okay. Oh, the storm is really brewing now. You don't say. What do you think took place in the Back to the Future movie, Alex intern? I also very much wish to hear how you've interpreted. To connect the zip line, Doc has to walk along the ledge and plug it into the base of the clock tower's weather vane. Alright, yeah, that makes sense. Him and his immersion therapy of pumas. But the ledge crumbles beneath his feet. Yeah, I can see it right there. I saw it get all crumbly that one time. It was a very precarious situation for that old man. Even though Christopher Lloyd was not that old at the time. That must have been what Marty was warning Doc about. The ledge's substandard construction. That makes sense. That makes sense. You gotta warn your friends about stuff like that. It's a serious problem. Somehow Doc holds on and tries to plug in the zip line, but it's pinned down by this awful log. Oh no. How unfortunate. Oh, here we go. We cleaning a pillar. We cleaning Attila the pillar up in here. Heck yeah. Man, the one design choice in this game to add a ding whenever you actually successfully clean something was the smartest thing. Alright. Cleaning the pillar. Cleaning the pillar. Although there's a bunch of stuff on the side. Try to hide your grime and grossness. Not in this life, or the next. You shall get cleaned, and there will be no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Okay. I do not know why you're talking about that. I don't know if you've noticed, but right now I'm power washing. And that's basically what I've devoted all of my thought processes towards. The cleanliness of this here clock tower. That is all that matters to me in this life right now. I'm a man on a mission. A man on a mission with a very specific goal. I cannot be stopped. I cannot relent for a single moment. And get clean, tower! Is that doodad up there? No. The pillar, what's it called? A capital. Huh. I didn't know it was called a capital. I learned so much. Learning so much as I clean all this stuff. Ah, blah, 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 blah. Okay. You know, as someone who's used a power washer in real life, it's no wonder the character is wearing all this goop suit. If you use a power washer and aim that thing upwards, boy howdy. Boy howdy, are you gonna get yourself soaked like to the dang bone. It's basically rain in a stick. Not like an actual rain stick, you know, with the beads and the stuff and the turning and the shh. You know the thing. You all know the thing. Oh, that makes sense. I remember the logo of Capitol Records, and it's a picture of one of those. Oh! Dang. Well spotted. Wow, man. I guess it's just one of those things you don't really think about that much. Crazy. All right, let's see. But yeah, now that you've said it, Makes total sense to me. Alright, Mr. Capitol Thingy. Come on. I know you're just a bill standing here on Capitol Hill, but I mean, we need to get you all cleanlied. Alright. I'm still not entirely sure why you keep talking about that. There we go. I don't... No idea what I missed there, but I got it. Sometimes you just gotta keep giving it the old once over, once over. And eventually, all will be well. All should bear witness to Schoolhouse Rock at least at one small point in their lives. I remain adamant about this. Otherwise, how else will you know about conjunctions? Learning about it in actual school? I don't think so. In this public school system? I don't bloody well think so, mate. No, siree. Alright, so what exactly am I missing here? Hello? According to the progress bar, there's a big old chunk of something being missed over here. Come on, get clean. Get clean, why don't ya? Fine. If you're gonna be all like that, I'll just clean everything around you in the meantime. That'll learn ya. That'll learn ya a thing or three. Huh? What are you gonna do about that? I'm glad to hear that at least the greater majority of you have experienced at least a little Schoolhouse Rock in your life. It's very important to me. There's literally just this one capital left. All the other ones are clean. Are you too good to join your brothers? Is it some sort of sibling rivalry? Okay, there we go. I don't know what it is I hit that time that I didn't hit before, but fine. I guess all that really matters is that we got it done. Well, now, come on. Come on, tower. Come on, come on. Alright, now I'm gonna climb back up on the scaffolding. So, hang on here. So I can also just... Huh? Hang on now. That's the thing about suspicious nooks and crannies. You gotta investigate them. The lawyerman was very, very adamant about that fact. It's not that you hit something that you didn't hit before, it's more that it just decided it was done being difficult. That's how it be sometimes. Dang, if that ain't a whole ass mood in life. Scrubba, scrubba, scrubba. There we are. Alright. Let's go ahead and get all the obvious stuffs. Make it look clean from only one specific angle, and then the second you move in any direction, you can see all the stuff that I missed. I like that idea. Let's do it! Cleaning up those windows. I almost called it a mirror, but that's not what that is. What you do to glass to make it reflective like that instead of being a window, I don't know. Perhaps you should all go out there and ask a glassologist. I'm sure that's a thing. I'm sure that's not something I just made up. No. When have I ever been known to make things up for the sake of filling in dead air? Never. That is my least favorite thing to do. Go. Come on. Get clean, window. Hang on. Well, I guess the window frame is already clean. Alrighty. I look forward to the checklist at the end being very disagreeable on that. As is tradition! Aha! You thought you would be all tricky, did you? I don't think so. Not this day. And washing. Whoa! Eventually, Doc frees the cable, but the storm's directly overhead. What's the Doc gonna do next? You gotta be giving me them details, my guy. He has no time to question his fear of heights. He has to zipline down to the ground before he gets electrocuted. Again, we've discussed this. Huh. We've already talked about the difference between electrocuting and shocking. I think I read somewhere that mirrors were made of silver at one point, so I guess what makes a mirror and not glass is it's got to have, like, metal at the back or something? Maybe. He makes it! Fear 2, tick. Now he just has to get over his fear of the lightning. As a cowardly fox once said, I was scared of lightning! Now on the ground, he grabs at a cable glowing with lightning as Marty drives past in the car. I think he's about to go back. To the future? Maybe. I mean, who among us wouldn't do that? Doc celebrates overcoming his final fear by dancing in Marty's fiery trail. As we all would. And washing it down. Oh. How all this ties in with time travel is anyone's guess. This is the equivalent of somebody having had a movie on in a bar they went to, but the sound was off. So they just kind of made up their own plot. Honestly, there's some merit to that idea, I feel. Watch a movie you've never seen before with the volume completely off and try to see how close you get to being able to figure out what that movie was actually about. Or trying to piece together the story from internet leaks. That's also yeah, okay, fair. That's true. Silent movies can be whatever you want them to be. Unless they have those little dialogue cut-in things. In which case, well, there is very little ambiguity at that point. But still! Okay. You know, this seems like a good angle. Clean some stairs. Yeah, boy! Let's go! Alright. Not too surprising that there's a little something I'm missing here. But that's okay, that's okay. I'll just get the majority of the gunk and grime off, and then I can jump on down and get whatever it is I missed. Okay. It's a little weird that I've missed, like, the third step, but nothing else. Uh-oh. That's a problem. And yes, the Back to the Future theme is very good. Almost got all them clean stairs. I won't mess up your shoes when you be walking over. Very good. Okay, yeah, this is already looking like a huge improvement. I could just straight up leave, and everything would be fine, I think. What about this one stair am I missing? A wishy ghost will bring it to life. Huh? What? I'm down here now. Okay. Ah, that's what I missed. The little lipidoo right there. All right. And because okay, I got the window. Dang it! Curse me and my inability to stay on a scaffolding for adequate a period of time. There. Hang on. There we go. That's what I wanted. Opinions on the latest Homestar Runner Halloween episode? I mean, it was good. It was an episode of the show. Except Halloween. It was delightful. There's never been a time when Homestar Runner isn't delightful. As much as I love the franchise, there's not really a lot to discuss. It's like, oh yeah, did you see the new Homestar? Yeah, it was funny. Heck yeah, it was. All right, see you next Thursday. Like, what more is there to say? Yeah, we did watch it together. That was nice. It's nice to be able to share the strong man. so close. Alright. Alright. Very good. Very good. Hully hoop! Okay. Now for all little bricks and or bracks that I wasn't able to get before. Like this, and that. And let's see, what else, what else? It says, the window frame isn't clean. You saith the window frame is not clean? I will clean you then! Come on. There we go, now you say you're clean. Whatever works for you, I suppose. I'm probably gonna clean the other side. Let's see, something over there. Yes, sir. Yes, sirree, Babo. Yes, sirree, Dano. Also, this door isn't even clean. That's disgusting. Gotta have a clean door. Oh, look at that. It's disgusting. Who'd ever want to use that door? Nobody. Fun fact, pressure washing wood for too long will end up degrading the quality of said wood. Then you'll have yourself a real problem. I know, because I've cleaned a lot of chicken poop off of a deck. Because this is my life. Down on the farm. You using galvanized nails to hide the fact that you don't know how to build a deck? Joke's on you, I don't have to build a deck. It was already here when we moved in. Hell yeah. Should probably switch to a less lengthy stick. There we go. Ah, you thought. I seen ya. And I cleaned ya. Very nice. Okay, oh dear. Oh, never mind, I was able to reach that anyway. Nice. Okie dokie. Go over to this side. Whoa. So much hidden grime. Gunkin crime, the likes of which man has never bore witness to before this very day. And then there's all this, huh? Look at all this gobbledygook. I do have to wonder, how did hitting this place with lightning accomplish all of this? Especially from such strange angles. Don't make too much sense to me, I gotta say. Hopefully, once I'm done cleaning this, the checklist will pop up. And it didn't. Soot. I said it like 3 times last stream. Yeah, I know. I don't see how, look, I've seen Back to the Future, okay? That was far more soot than it should be realistically feasible, okay? That's all I'm saying. All right, so the clock dial axles? Oh, boy. Okay. Clock, the entamblambers? Did I miss some of the entamblambers? Oh, you say that's not good enough, do you? Oh, okay, hang on. Hang on. My doodad ain't good enough for that. Alright, entamblambers. Obviously, lightning really hard to compensate for awkward angles. I mean, I can't even argue that. Fascinating. How am I meant to... Huh. I'm trying to hit those strange spots. Doesn't seem to be working out too well, though. Especially with this ding-dang tree in the way. Ugh. Tell you what. How about I move this here-ish? Okay. Let's climb up and see if we can see anything different. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Mostly just to... Ah! There we are. Aha! Now that makes a lot more sense, now doesn't it? Right. Free me from this cage! Free me! Free me! Help! Help! First I can't get off the dang thing, now I can't get on the dang thing. Oh, boy. Okay, alright. I am free. You have nothing to concern yourselves with. Everything is fine. Alright, so then the other one, I would imagine, must be roughly the same way. Yes. Yes, it is. Alright, do I need to bring the thing over, or can I just haphazardly kind of go? Yeah. You're stuck in a paper bag. Don't you be judging me over there, you. You rapscallion. Alright, fine. I didn't want to bring the... Wait, thank you. I didn't want to bring it, but here we go. Here I go. Here I go. I'm gonna clean your stupid faces off. Let's go. And a little bit more. A little bit more. Okay. Okay, that takes care of that. What's next on the list? The clock tower shutters? Maybe that's on the inside. If I could get enough stuff clean here. The entrance door pediment. Oh, okay. I could easily buy me not having cleaned the door properly, at least. All right, what do you got here? What seems to be what's a pediment? Entrance door frame. Pediment. Huh. Get the impression that this is probably going to be at the top of it. Okay. Haha. Well, that's why we always bring our trusty lat-em up. So we can always lat up the place. Let's see here. Aha! There we are. Okay, that takes care of that. Then... large tool cabinet. Oh, that's on the inside. Man, there's so many things on the inside. I guess I'm gonna have to just... bite the bullet on that one, aren't I? Alright, then fine. Very well. I knew deep down in my soul this was how it was going to end up going. Oh well. Alright, what did I miss? I mean, everything in here is like 99% of the way done, so it's like... barely a thing, but okay, let's see. Ah, so this thing isn't clean, is it? Okay. Now it is. Alright, so next up is the large tool cabinet. Well, if you say so. I'll give it the old once-y over again. There you go. Okay, then we need the clock tower pediment trim. Huh. Okay, well, here's the floor. What part is the trim? Let's go ahead and focus on those shutters real fast. To the right? Okay, hang on. Let me just... Wait, what? But what about the pediment trim? What about... what? I'm just gonna... Well, that's interesting. It's on to do, but apparently I don't need to do it. Okay, whatever. I cleaned it. Yay! I did it. Alright. That's one heck of a job, PowerWasher. Thank you. Can't wait to sit down with the editors now and get those scissors working. Really feels like we're been part of something truly special here. For the record, it was on the other side. Fair enough. We couldn't be more pleased with your work, and if anything else comes up, we'll be back to you in the future. Woo! All right, so what am I cleaning now? The Holomax Theater. Ooh. That's where they made, that's where, like, which one was it? Like, Jaws 16? Heck yeah. Hey, PowerWash Services, how's it going? Hopefully you enjoyed your previous time with us and would like to come back for more silver screen jet wash action. Got the green light for another 2 movies, which we're filming back-to-back. Yeah, I'll bet. 19, all right. We've got the green light for another 2, yeah, for these, we're time traveling all over the place. Back to the wild, wild west of 1885, into the far-flung future of 2015. Oof. Shark still looks fake. Hell yeah, it does. And even to the bleak alternative present. It's a real mind melter. Unfortunately, the first minds to be melted were those of the production crew. They started work on the Hill Valley Town Square of the future, built this incredible-looking futuristic movie theater, but then trashed it as if it's in the bleak alternative present. You know what? I'm getting the feeling that I'm in danger of melting another mind here. So let's say we got a grubby and strange-looking movie theater. We'd like you to wash it down. All right, I can do this.
Wow, that shark's coming right at my face. Wow.
Ah. All right. Now, I approve of all of this. Okay. First things first. Do I need to go inside the theater at any point? It does not appear as if that is the case. Okay. Also, hey, check it out, the clock tower. All right, I cleaned that. Then, what we should probably do is start at the tip-tip-top. In a modern era, it would be a different shark movie. Nope. No, it would definitely still be Jaws. Absolutely. I'm gonna jump on this roof! I am the roof jumper! Alright, now I am up here. Ah-ha-ha! Now this is a good place to get started on the cleaning. Oh, now what's all this about? Oh, now what's this mess? What is all this mess? Disgraceful. Disgusting. It's downright terrible is all what this is. Gonna have to clean it up. Gonna clean it up real good is what I'm gonna do. Ah, hey Power Washer, welcome back to a small dirty corner of the future. The future do be disgusting. It's true. How have you pieced together the sequels, my guy? When they finish the set, the entire town square is going to look like it's 2015. If you can imagine that far forward, I mean, man, I don't know. That's pretty far in the future. I don't know if my limited brain capacity can handle ideas of such nature. Also, I've heard some rumors about the film's predictions. I'll run them past you once I found my notebook. Okay, you go ahead and do that. I am going to clean the heck out of this theater's roof. Because it is the least visually noticeable thing to clean first. Kind of like how the Jetsons took place in the distant, far-off future of 2002. What? Wait, you think you're better than me with your smiley face? I don't think so. How dare you? I can't wait for that year. Maybe 2017. Fantastic cartoon game might come out. I don't even know. I have no idea what the reference is. So, enjoy whatever that is. Instead, I'm gonna clean these tiles. You honestly have to wonder if the film crews actually did this stuff when they were working. It's possible. They said they trashed the place in order to make it look like it was part of the dystopian present, of which I mean the past. Time travel. It's some zany stuff, man. You've created a time paradox, but paradoxes can't exist because if you created one, then it always was a thing, in which case, how could you have made the thing if you didn't make the thing, in which case you did make the thing, and Lord, the smoke starts popping out of your head. Time is a confusing thing. You're still thinking about that? Of course I am. Really, I just wanted to prove to you that I absolutely was paying attention to all of the things you were saying when we were talking about that, dude. That's all. 2015 does seem pretty crazy far in the future. For all we know, whatever that year comes, the courts could be in a dystopian 3-day system. Tell them the story. I mean, it was just you... You were discussing the possibilities of multiverse within your franchise, and then you were like, you were discussing how you wanted to approach time travel or the lack thereof, and how ultimately all that would end up happening, and how time paradoxes to you don't really make any sense because of the fact that they exist before they do, and then if you did them, then they did, but they didn't, and all that jazz. 'Tis a big ol' mess. I'm gonna clean the hell out of this wall. You have no idea, man. People are gonna be able to enjoy Jaws 19 so hard. Really, yeah, you were going on for about an hour, and you caused smoke to come out of my head. It's like, oh. Despite my very heartfelt plea to not get existential all up in here, but then you did. Because you're like, how does the human mind even comprehend time? And maybe there's like a fail-safe in our brains that keep us from being able to comprehend such things, and it's just like, ugh. I am not Robert. I am a man. Punch. I am not Robinman. No such thing has taken place. Yeah, you really you like went all in, dude. It was impressive. Cleaning the room. Whoop. Hey, there's a real fun trick that the special effects team have done for a movie theater if you want to try it out. Alright, I admit to being curious. It was hilarious in hindsight. Let's see, just stand on the special marker on the road and wait for the magic? Okay. It was I that summoned the Enderman. Okay, Oh, sweet merciful Christ, are we all gonna die? This is heaven? Huh. Oh, dear God, it's coming in for me again! Ah! I don't need that in my life. All right, well. That certainly happened. My goodness. And back to washing. 10 out of 10, best horror movie. That was the greatest underwater sea epic I have ever seen in my life. So that's what it looks like to a person not at the marker. Yeah. I thought we were in December. What's with all these spoops? I don't know, man. Can't believe this game busted out such a spooky, spooky moment. Washing this weird tower thing. It's a turret? What does it shoot? Freaking popcorn? It's not for nothing. That sounds awesome. Because, yes, they totally did that practically and didn't add it in later. Yeah. Yeah. That wasn't a digital effect added in post. No, no, no. They actually tried to... They used lights and magics and stuffs to make the shark actually come at Michael J. Fox like that. Come on now. Alright, let's see. And hop it on over. A green mean Hubbard from outer space. Okay. Oh. Think you got the better of me? Not bloody likely, mate. I'll slap you right in the gabba. Swearing me mum. Oh, man, there's a bunch of gunk down there. Alright, I'm gonna have to take a swing down to the lower level at some point in the near future, it seems. Fair enough. I just really want this turret thingy to be done, but it's not. Well, this is... Turret roof? Ah. I think I'm picking up what you're putting down here, video game. I think I understand. Oh, now I understand. Oh, dang. That man just ordered breakfast in the middle of my rap song. Now there's a line that lives rent-free in my head. Yeah, there you go. Bring up this whole dang wall. Would you rather live for 1 week? Teddy for Persona 4 or Billy from the Grim? I can deal with Teddy. I deal with massive dork-ass dork friends on the daily all the dang time. Just, I don't know. Stuff them in the closet and throw them some frozen burritos every now and then. They'll be fine. Billy could end up getting me killed somehow, so, yeah. Plus, Teddy isn't that bad. Why do you need multiple posters for Jaws 19? Well, Knight, if you want to also live in my closet and eat burritos, you're welcome to, my guy. All right. You have free access. There we go. That's a clean wall right there. That sounds amazing.
I don't have to pay rent anymore? Hot damn, let's go!
That would be like, what, Meg 7? Yeah. How many people do you have living in your closet eating burritos? Well, currently 0, but I seem to have an applicant coming in real soon. Gonna grab a shirt from his closet. I hunched over a makeshift fire and I'll be burritos. Oh, that makes me smile and laugh. I am fond of you people. You are silly. I would prefer to not explode if at all possible. Also, quick question. Has that thingy been working this? Yeah, okay. I didn't actually check to see if the chat box had been working this whole time. It has! Delightful. Alright. I'm just saying, that sounds like an oddly specific thing, and I am skeptical that Nightstar is the first one. Well, you're allowed to be skeptical all you want. I cannot verify any such assumptions. I was gonna say Akane, but she has free reign of the place. Yep. She has her own dang room and everything. She doesn't ask for a lot. It's literally just a weight bench and a hammock in there. Girl's low maintenance. In a way, you gotta appreciate that. So I promised you fun predictions from the film, right? Strap yourself in. All right. Consider myself in. Or whatever. Prediction 1. There will be flying cars galore in 2015. I bet. I'm glad the stream is helping elevate my depression and massive anxiety right now. I feel better. Thank you. Oh, no problem, buddy. That's honestly a large part of why I make videos and stuff at all. Is to just make people happy for a little bit. I think that's for sure. I wouldn't be surprised if we had them by 1995. Oh, yeah. No, flying cars, man. Where are the flying cars? I was promised flying cars. I really hope we have them by 1995. I turned 30, and it would be a great to have my party in space. Hey, who said the flying cars would be space-bound? Hey, the burritos came from the freezer, man. Then again, look, if you're living in my closet, I could just make you a real one. They don't need to be frozen. I got all the ingredients. That's easy, Styles. The Setsons. Hey yo boys! New Max a Few Trades lore just dropped. The Jetsons said they would be spacebound. Oh yeah, I guess if you're going off the Jetsons. I only said the closet specifically because I actually have a fairly spacious closet. Like, somebody could actually set up a pretty decent, like, small bed in there if they wanted to. And I don't use it for anything other than storing my figurine boxes. So I could easily just move those out, put in, like, a small... Like, you'd only be able to fit a cot in there. But, I mean, it would still work. You could totally live in there. Huh. Make a weird sitcom character evolving with a person living in a closet. Pretty sure a fair few children's shows did do that. I say I kind of need this to relax after finishing Doctor Who Series 2. It's just the first leg of my experience with the 10th, though I do have a special to watch before watching Series 3. It's interesting seeing someone get into Doctor Who in real time. Cleaning the roof. Cleaning the roof. Ah. I see what you're trying to do here. And I don't like it, Mr. Blister. No, sir. I don't like it. Well, maybe nobody asked for your opinion, Mr. Horse. Ever think about that? But no, everything has to be about him, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Yeah, boy. All right. Definitely takes care of that. Oh, the signboard. Nice. Ah, look at all this gunk and goo and gunk. This Friday, premiering after Kanji Tatsu. I appreciate the fact that you even remember that, my guy. Come on, that's gotta be a hollow projector. Ooh. How fancy schmancy. The fanciest things in the world. You're a goober, Ender. You're a real goober. You want to know one of the most future-y, like, items in fiction I've ever seen that I wish was a real thing? It's actually from The Sims, where, I don't remember which one, but, like, the most expensive shower you can get is, like, this weird tube thing that you can just kind of get into, and it, like, goes... and it just, like, cleans you. It'd be so cool. You just go in... It scans you a little bit, you know, maybe zaps you with some future nonsense, and then boom, you're just completely sterilized and clean, and all the gunk is knocked out. Like, you don't actually have to do anything. That sounds awesome. In and out, shower in like 5 seconds. That sounds fantastic to me. Saves so much time. Cleaning it up. Oh, good lord. Cleaned by science! With that nice pixely aftersun. True. I did know Freedom Planet 2 was out. I plan on playing it at some point. I do. A friend of mine is a voice actor in it. So, of course I know. But yeah, they clearly did not have much of an advertising budget. Ooh, boy. Game took the better part of a decade to make it. Nobody even knew what happened. Unfortunate. But that's part of the problem with indie games. You either make it big or nobody has any idea whatsoever that you existed. There's like no middle ground. It's either a massive phenomenon that people won't shut up about a decade later, or nobody knows you ever happened at all. Whomstiv made the thing, Ender? What is the joke that you're setting up right now? God damn it. You remember the most random-ass things I've said. Yep. I sure did say that once. Ah, well. Third outcome is not talked about, then turns into the next piece of sliced bread. That's exceedingly rare. Get it done. Get it done. Okie dokie. I think it's good to get out of here. Still happens. You still happen. Okay. Tattletale. I don't know, man. I've heard of both of those things, so I don't know if that counts. And somehow I missed that. Okay, but not anymore, I didn't. Not anymore, I sure didn't. Leaning the side of a movie theater. Yeah, there we are. How much you think this guy gets paid? I don't know. Good thing they didn't set this movie in 2023, because then people would be like, what's a movie theater? Ah! It's funny, because, oof. Undertale, and that weird demon Furby game that tried way too hard with how huge the thing he cleans is. Oh, you mean, the guy I'm playing as is what you're talking about. Ah. Well, I mean, you see, it's right there in the corner. This is how much I'm getting paid for doing this. Each object I clean adds a little bit more to how much I've made from doing this style. Let's see, can I just use a ladder to get up there? I can, man, you love to see it. Okay. I am blind. It's okay. Don't worry about it, my boyo. Prediction 2, hoverboards. 8,000 buckaroos. I wish I had 8,000 buckaroos for doing this. Then again, this game makes power washing look, you know, easier than it actually is. Gotta say, I'm skeptical. It's a big ask. That's true. Who amongst us don't got ourselves one of them? And the job ain't even finished. It's true. Let's see. Guess we'll just get started. I mean, skating feels like a fad already. Wheels on a plank? Come on. I mean, to be fair, skateboarding as we know it is not anywhere close to as big as it once was. But, I mean, people still do it. It's still a thing. It's not a complete passing fad. Although, if we have hoverboards, surely we could have hover shoes. Now you're really thinking about it. It's very white and burn bad outside. It would not last a whole shift. Please let us have hover shoes by 2015. I'll be 50 and I could host a disco on a lake or something. Dude, I'd settle for those self-lacing shoes. Those were substantially cool enough. I want those. Now the modern day hoverboards, aka skateboards with extra steps. I think that's exactly why hoverboards aren't a thing. Like, why bother? Why jam so much technology in that when wheels are fine? Seems a little bit overkill, is all I'm saying. Is all I'm saying, people. Let's see. Ah. There we go. Heat it up the M. And let's see here. Oh, there I go! I love the one bit where the grime is gone on the left side and the window of cleanliness, it just says hi. Keep thinking we don't have much left, then the massive flash of orange appears. Yeah. Yeah. It tends to do that. Come on. Get clean, letter O. Oh, okay, thank you. It actually did! Huzzah! Okay, so then the L's good. The other letter O! Thank you. Okay. Alright. It's happening, people. This is happening. Alright, now let's get to it. Jaws 19. This time, the shark has a flamethrower. I know what you're thinking. Water in the fire, why? Well, because it's cool. This time, it's really, really personal. Oh, that was a little weird. Okay. Let's get to cleaning up that floor a little bit. Cleaning up the floor, cleaning up the floor. Weird yellow fire hydrant, cleaning up the floor. Why are the fire hydrant yellow? Explain. America, explain. I am confusion. Jaws 20, Shark Wick. Okay, but I'd watch that, though. Shark is out for revenge, killing people with a pencil. Why a shark needs a pencil to kill? I guess it lost its teeth in the war. I don't know. It is because yellow is a very bright color. But here's the real question for everybody at home. Is yellow a creative color? I mean, we all know green isn't, but yellow? I am open to debate. Sharks in space! I'd watch that too. I'd watch astronauts on a what is a space shuttle, but just a space mode? I'd watch astronauts try to avoid getting eaten by space sharks. Sounds dope. I don't actually mind yellow when it's in a small amount. Yellow's not a bad color. Although, I did choose it specifically when I was coming up with my character Gretchen's color scheme, because I wanted to make sure her clothing was about as garish of a combination as I could manage, and I thought, yeah, yellow and pink. Get that girl in a yellow and pink striped shirt. There's nothing weird about that. Blue is a fantastic color. It's why it's considered the best color of all time. Don't let those fools at the the Department of Red getting into your head, all right? Look, they pay off the lobbyists, all right? Cyberjaws versus Machine Gun Sharknado. Oh my god. Nightstar, how do you not have a job in Hollywood? Because you are just oozing with great ideas. What about Plum? That's not even a color, that's a food! Or are you gonna start chewing on Quadra's head again? I don't think so. It's frickin' purple. If it's purple, say purple. I will get irrationally violent about this. No, Plum cannot be considered purple because Plum is literally food. Quadra chews on her own hair. Quadra chews on a lot of things. What does that have to do with anything? Prediction 3, Jaws 19. What do you gotta say about Jaws 19? Oh, I just realized Alex isn't an intern anymore. He's a production assistant. He got a promotion. That's nice. Jury's out on that one. I will get irrationally violent about this. Just the opposite direction. Plum is. Oh, I thought you were gonna say you got irrationally violent. Or violet. That would be way funnier. But no, it's not. I mean, who doesn't want to watch a shark movie? There's so much story there. I don't even know how many Jaws movies we have ended up with. I think they got to maybe like 5, and I think maybe like the 5th one was direct-to-video, especially if you branch out to Hammerheads. Hammerheads are pretty dope. And Plum isn't a color. Then violet isn't either. Yes, I agree. Violet isn't a color. We're gonna need a bigger spaceship. Yeah, violet is a flower. I agree with you, Maya. I'm glad we both agree on this. Plum and violet aren't colors. They're things. But I think the maximum number of films for any franchise is 3, right? Maya just straight up slap attacked her keyboard. I mean, after that, it's all just getting a bit silly. I see what you did there, production assistant. Let's see. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. Roy Gabiv sounds like a Russian man who owns a laundromat. So, I'm not really sure what you're bringing up Roy about. You're being a little bit silly right now, Maya. I'm going to be honest with you. Oh, Indiana Jones. Oh, no. I don't know if that was actually what they were going for, Knight, but that's what I'm going to certainly be thinking now for the rest of this. Oh, dear. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and that's it. If you want other colors, you can also count white and black. Those are also colors, of course. I'm just saying, if you can get a color by mixing the colors, then yeah, I mean, come on. That's just how that works. And washing it down. You're making some serious progress up in here, I must say. Ugh, this wall is disgusting. This conversation about colors is hurting my brain with what's being said here. Oh, so now we're saying purple ain't a color? You're very inconsistent today. Yeah, well, shut up. Checkmate, nerd. I feel like this is an argument now to Akane have one. Probably. Nah, purple's a color. With violet and plum, those are just purple. Map man. Map man. Map man. Map man. No, 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 no. Your phone crashed! Alright. Let's see. How we doing here? Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Let's keep getting this stuff. Funky. Funky fresh. What about poos? What the heck? Did you just swear at me in a different language? What the hell's that? The hell you going on about, Ender? Poos? I don't want no poos. Poo isn't a color either. That's just brown. If you're healthy, at least. We don't need to talk about that. Washing the floor. That doesn't even work. Ender, you're a fool. A fool and a scoundrel. Hell yeah. Making it happen, people. Making it happen. Yeah. Watch me work. I know what I'm doing. Whew, whew, whew. I like when many things go ting, 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 ting. That's making the happy chemical go wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yeah, ceiling clean. Actually, Poos is more of a pinkish salmon color with only a slight tinge towards brown. Then just say pink. You just call it brownish pink. This isn't frickin' rocket surgery over here, okay? Now you're just trying to get offensive. I just remember it from Monsters, Inc. I remember you from Monsters, Inc. You're that guy who got shaved. I had a toy of that guy who got shaved in Monsters, Inc. He pushed down on his head, his fur flew off. And he screamed. It was an interesting choice for a toy, I'm gonna be real. Alright. Then messy. You sound messy. Well, no, I mean, his fur was like 2 pieces of hard molded plastic, and they just popped off. Okay, what exactly did I miss? Let me check out the other side of this. What if we name a Ruby character Violet or Plum? Well, then their name is Violet or Plum. Not everybody in Ruby is named after a color, just some of them. Hang on. Signboard underside. What's not cleaned about the sign? Oh. Okay, well, that wasn't the signboard underside, but that was something that needed to be cleaned. Ender, stop talking. No one gave you the right to speak with words in your face, okay? Illegal maneuver. Do not pass go. Hand over Baltic Avenue. I have another character in another work of mine named Plum. There's also a girl in Mario Golf named Plum. She is adorable. Aha! You can and will. End of discussion, nerd. Good name. Yeah. Tang was almost named after a fruit. No, instead you just named her after that drink that the monkeys in that one commercial drank. Remember when Tang advertised itself with chimps? I do. Or was it orangutans? Either way, some kind of ape life form. Oh, hello. Some kind of creature. Apparently the sign underside needs more cleaning, but I'm not seeing anything on here that looks dirty. Looks pretty dang clean to me, if I'm being real with you. You calling me a monkey? Nah. Calling you a goopy boing boing. Not like that no good lame-o Gerald McBoing boing. That guy sucks. He is not my dog. Alley ledge. Where the heck is an alley ledge? Are you an alley ledge? No. Okay.
I mean, tangerine, it makes sense.
You make sense. Oh, you're an alley ledge. Okay, fair enough. Huh. Edge with an alley. Ally, I assume. I assume your face. Okay. I'm gonna be real. I don't even know what I clicked on. Lower feature walls. Lower feature wall. Oh, you.
Holler, holler, get dollar.
Alright. Then next up, upper feature walls. Oh, well, that looks really clean to me, but okie dokie. Here comes the money. Money talks. Here comes the money. Money, 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 money. Dollar, dollar.
Dollar, dollar.
When you hear that song, you know a middle-aged man is about to jump off a roof. Okay, let's see. Next up is the signboard underside. Signboard. It's a pretty good theme. I'm not even hating on the theme. Yep, there's the signboard underside, all right. What's dirty about the signboard underside? Looks clean to me. Huh. What is not clean about this? It's just the underside. You'd think this would be much more noticeable. Huh. Yeah, Shane McMahon's WWE entrance. Sorry, sometimes I make references to things, and I'm like, everybody knows the ting, but like, no, a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't know about that. Yeah, and his trademark thing was jumping off a steel cage, or just really anything really, really, really tall. But, it was kind of impressive when he was young, but now that he's like a middle-aged man, it just kind of becomes kind of concerning. I kind of wish he'd stop doing it. Feels like he's gonna die horribly. Okay, well, I have absolutely no idea what part of the underside of this thing is trying to ask me to clean. Maybe there's like a lip or something on the top? Let's see. Ah, there we go. Okay, well, hey, I figured it out at least. There we go. All right. You're saying the Jaws 19 sign isn't clean? Maybe... That is the Jaws 19 sign, right? Like... Yes, sir, it is. Okay, Let's move the ladder. Aha! There you go. Alright, last things last is the turret window. I knew it was going to end up being you, of all things, to give me the problem. Alright, what seems to be the issue? This one. Hey, there we go. 2015, you mean we're in the future? Also, what's wrong, Knight? Has something gone horribly awry? Should I fear for my life? Knight is so smart, he's right even when he's wrong. It's true! Alright, now, watch and be astounded as I clean this mess. Woo! Yeah, no worries. There you go. See the movie theater, and it's practically sparkling. Looks just great. And he got us right back on schedule. I can't wait to see Marty's face once we're all set up and the shark flies out at him. And I can't tell you exactly what's next, but keep your pager handy. Yeah, when Marty sees it, not Michael J. Fax. I can't tell you exactly what's next, but you keep your pager handy. We're probably going to need you again. Oh, God, a pager. Doc's Time Train! Yo! Thanks for fitting us in again. We're wrapping up the third and final, and we do mean final film now. Knowing the production history of the third movie, those parentheses tell a story. I did want that. I really wanted the time train. We went back to the Wild West in this one. Hopefully not the alligator, Marty. No, that'd be that'd be a much different Back to the Future. Okay, we went back to the Wild West in this one, which naturally means we got a time-traveling steam locomotive. How else is Doc gonna ride those timelines? I'm not really sure what happened, but the time train looks like it's been driven through a rainbow. Don't know if it has anything to do with some multicolored logs that we used in an earlier scene to get the Old West train up to 88 miles per hour. Regardless, we need it clean for the next shot. I'll leave it to you. You know what you're doing, and thanks a lot. All right, we've got one final thing to clean. Let's freaking go! Uh-oh. Maya's having difficulties. Marty with access to time travel. Oh, no! To be fair, yeah, parts 2 and 3 only get one section. You could have done more, but I also get it. I feel like, you know, at least to be fair, and one of the ones dedicated to part 1 was the DeLorean, which, you know, that's in all of them. I feel like getting a train to 88 miles per hour should be easy. You'd think. But an old-timey locomotive? Good lord, what kind of alien bug did you run over, Doc? Jesus. Alright, well. Tell you what, let's arbitrarily choose this part to clean. Yes. Okay. I will now I'll let you do the work for me. Hey, Alex is a script supervisor now. He ran over Marty. We're saved. Hello again. Looks like this is going to be our last job together. It's the final scene of the entire trilogy, as far as I know. with the exception of the game, which does continue the story. And there's also some comics. Some of them are pretty okay. Ah, Jesus. Okay, whoa. Ooh. Very, very loud knock at my door. That means my parents are going to bed. I shall be back as soon as possible. No, I need the intermission. Enjoy the chill tunes. I shall return. everybody. I have returned. To anybody who is still here, I don't know. I'm washing a doodad. The sand dome? Alright, I don't really know what that's all about, but sure. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the mom cameo in case if you were here to hear that. I'm washing the sand dome. Yes, there you go. That's what you want. Whoa! Whoa, now I'm falling down here. Oh, that's unfortunate. I know not what this spirally thing is. I've been cleaning up the sand dome. It's covered in green goo. What the deal with all that mess is? It's none your business, you. Then we got Ender over here, thinking he's Mr. Clever Guy for his clever words. Absolutely disgusting. Cleaning you up. Cleaning up. There's some kind of bell. Ding, 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 ding. A ring-a-ding-ding. And then I fell off the train. God damn it. I'm always falling off the train. Scooby-Doo-dow. I fell off the train. A dooby-doo-bow. This bunch of goo in the gaba. Bunch of goo all up in the gaba. I'm knee deep in the ragu. When nobody says anything, I have no choice but to resort to making nonsense noises. That's my usual commentary style. You know, a similar game that I think could make for an interesting stream, House Flipper. I've seen it. I mean, I've seen Crony play it, like a little tiny bit of it, and I admit I am very intrigued and would like to play that, yes. The only thing that bothers me about the time train is that it makes Doc seem like he can't decide whether he wants time machines to exist or not. Yeah, that's always been a weirdly inconsistent thing for the guy. Like, do you want time travel to be a thing or don't you? Try to make up your dang mind, old man. It's true, I am a nonsense noise. I don't know why you people listen to me. Eternal confusion, the likes of which man has never bore witness to before. Washing it up. Washing it up. I'm washing all these weird old tubes. Some of the conductors crying over a train in such a bad shape. I'm fixing it. I'm fixing it. Don't get your feathers ruffled. I think the conductor is meant to be a bird, considering all of the circumstantial evidence and whatnot. You don't look like no bird I ever did see in my whole dang life, though, I'll tell you that much. He's an owl. I have never seen an owl that looks like that. I doubt this claim. I doubt this greatly. Even Hat Kid calls this ridiculous. Fair enough. Apologies for not remembering everything there was to remember about Hat in Time. Fantastic game. But I have not played it since I finished it, so smaller details are going to be a little lost on me. He's meant to be a bird, yeah. The island of Sodor would be much different if they had the train on their line. It's true. Well, it wasn't actually in the game. Oh. You know what else wasn't actually in the game? Your face! Okay. Cleaning up whatever those things are. Engine pipes. Thank goodness for that. It would have been made the game too scary. Oh, shut your gob. Shut your gob before I shut it for you, you big dumb nerd. And let's see here. I need... Yeah, there we are. Spider train. Spider train. Did you guys know... I mean, okay. Well, first this. I don't know about you, but this is exactly how I'd expect a time machine to look if it were made by an inventor who traveled into the future before being stuck back in 1885. Quick save and suplex it! Hell yeah. It's scary. I'm once again reminded that Hat in Time is a genuinely terrifying experience at times. Inexplicably, yes. Oops, sorry. I think that might have been a spoiler. I'll spoiler your face with the back of my hand. I was gonna say something, and I'm sure it wasn't clever, but I still wish I remembered what it was I was gonna say. I got distracted. I got completely and totally confuzzled all up in my brain. About Spider Train? Oh, right. You guys know all about, he doesn't mean he'll slap a next sort of spoiler on the back of his hand. That's true. About, you know, Spider-Man and all of his alternate universe selves and whatnot. But my two favorite Spider-Mans, you know, that are meant to be jokes, are Spiders Man, which is like several thousand spiders all grouped together inside a Spider-Man outfit, and Peter Parked Car, because he's a car, and it's funny. Cleaning it up. You made that last one up. Peter Parked Car? I most certainly did not. Hang on. Hang on. Peter Parked Car. How dare you? How dare you even imply? Hang on. No. You will not slander my name of such. I just need an actual picture that doesn't save as a web file, because god damn, I hate you, web file. I don't know who invented you, but I hope they suffer for their crimes. Okay, now I just need to do this. There you go, and a little bit of this, and do that. Then I go over here, and I post out this, go to images, add source, that's Umi, and there he is. Boom. Peter Parked Car of Earth 53931. There he is. Oh dear God, he's beautiful. He really is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is in the Spider-Verse movie. And wow, that's the cameo. Yeah! Yeah! Beep, beep, nerds. Okay. And back to cleaning a train. Yeah, the second one. The second one that showed all of the different universes and stuff. Shout out to Lego Spider-Man being one of the few Spider-Men that the Miguel seriously respects. I find intense humor in that. How dare you imply that I made Peter Parked Car up? I may not be a smart man. I may not have, like, many good qualities whatsoever, but by Jove, I do not lie. Mostly because it's supposed to be, like, based off of the Spider Buggy, which was, like, merchandising thing. Don't worry. He looks, oh, damn it. Yeah, I remember Speed Buggy. And anybody who doesn't know Speed Buggy is a fool. I still never got around to seeing the second one, so I really know as its canon event, whatever it might be. Yeah, you'll get there someday. Oh, damn you, all right. He does look like Speed Buggy. You see, Speed Buggy is a lot like Scooby-Doo, except Scooby-Doo is a car. And instead of talking funny with, like, his speech impediment, he stutters like a stalling engine. It's clever. If I ever was able to actually finish anything I set out to do, I honestly feel like I would love, absolutely love, to review every single Scooby-Doo clone Hanna-Barbera created. Because then I'd have a genuine excuse to talk about things like Fang Face. And, like, Goober and the Ghost Chasers. Like, that's crap nobody remembers. Also, yes, thanks to Boomerang, I have seen Speed Buggy. I'm glad somebody else enjoyed the benefits of Boomerang. Yeah, Fang Face. Fang Face. Ah, hang out. I know. I'm not cleaning the dang thing, but hang on. Fang Face. Fang Face was really neat because, unlike a lot of other Scooby-Doo clones that existed, this one was special because instead of having a Shaggy knockoff and a Scooby knockoff, they had the brilliant plan of making them the same guy. So hang on a second. Check this mess out. Hang on. Go here. Then open up this. Because Fangface is a werewolf. And so their Shaggy character turns into their Scooby-Doo character. See? The guy with the hat, he turns into the werewolf guy. And this is Fangface. And it looks like they kind of fused Daphne and Velma together a little bit over there. And that's just straight up Fred. Like, there's so many fun things to talk about when it comes to Scooby-Doo knockoffs. They're kind of amazing. Yeah, gotta do Ruby Spears ones too. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I was gonna name them all, but then you did. Yeah. Don't remember Speed Buggy. I think that's the first I've heard of. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, so yeah. Burnett Freddy, the very same. Okay, never saw VAR. It did air on Boomerang, but, like, not a ton. So, yeah, no. I feel like that's something I could legitimately do, because none of those Scooby-Doo clones ever actually lasted that long. I want to say, I don't know, each one maybe lasted a season of, like, 12 to 16 episodes at most. It's not impossible. A show that I remember that I don't hear talked about enough. A show called Two Stupid Dogs. Well, isn't that cute? But it's wrong! I saw Two Stupid Dogs. Hell yeah, I did. But yeah, I would absolutely love to just have like a mini-series where I review and talk about all those Scooby-Doo clones. A few of you seem receptive to the idea, at least, so I know it's not a terrible idea. Definitely worth thinking about. Yeah, you should do that. Well, dang, Nightstar, that's very enthusiastic of you. And when I say review, I mean, like, I'll actually, like, I'll sit down, I'll watch it, and then I'll, like, make a script. Like, write it all down, film it. The whole 9 yards. Man, it's not like I've been saying you should be doing stuff like this for 3 years now. Like that Jabberjaw lunchbox, MV. Yo! Honestly, if they had rebooted Jabberjaw at the time with that aesthetic, it might have done a whole lot better. But yeah, no. Yeah, those bumpers were pretty legendary, though. Me and my friends get no respect. What does Scooby do that we neglect? Like, that's just good stuff, man. That's good stuff. And so much more memorable than what Jabberjaw actually ended up being. It's like, what if we made Scooby-Doo, but Scooby was a shark, and also he was just Curly from the Three Stooges. Like, yep, that is certainly a thing we decided to do. The time train is based on the legendary Sierra Railway No. 3 locomotive, which is a total Hollywood legend in its own right. Revisit the horror that was Turbo Teen. Oh, God, you're right. Turbo Teen does technically count as a Scooby knockoff. Oh, no. Oh, no, I would totally have to watch that. Like the career of a true movie star, it's been detailed, marked for scrapping, but has always come back stronger. True. Josie and the Pussycats. Yeah. Better than Scooby-Doo without Scooby-Doo. Of course. Well, all of those shows are better than that monstrosity. Oh, man, I could talk about Funky Phantom. You got a friend in Funky Phantom. He always turns up when you need him most. Yeah. Oh, I am down for Captain Caveman. Oh, man, I'm motivating myself a lot with this idea. I'm angry they never made that Johnny Quest board game. That thing looked dope as hell. Now, most people only know about Johnny Quest through Venture Brothers. Please do it. Okay, Knight, I promise you, I will earnestly put some legitimate thought and effort into how I would go about doing that. That Fairly Odd Parents sketch from Channel Chasers. True. I think the first course of action would probably be to get a definitive list of every single Scooby-Doo knockoff and clone that Hannah... it's important. I don't want, at the very least, you'd be introducing a ton of these to me because I don't remember seeing any of these. I want to make it clear, I don't want to do, parodies or trend chasing from, other animation studios or companies. I only want to talk about the ones that Hanna-Barbera themselves made. Specifically. Trust me, they made more than enough on their own to be able to facilitate an entire miniseries. Quick draw, having 2 shorts. Yeah, there was that one short about him going to New York City, and the other one where he was just it was a full-on Hispanic novella. It was pretty cool. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe when the stream is over, I'll try and look up if I can somehow find a definitive list of all of the various shows I would need to watch. Because, I mean, naturally it would make sense to do them in order. Not the Ruby Spears one? I mean, we're really close in style. Maybe the qualifier should be 1970s to 1980s. You know what? I think, you know what? That's fair. I guess I would be kind of neglecting a huge part of the entire, experience and history if I didn't talk about Ruby Spears. I think some of the ones you mentioned were Jabberjaw was, I believe. Okay, but I mean, did Ruby Spears get bought out by Hanna-Barbera, or did they just end up in the same thing? Because, I mean, Jabberjaw and Scooby-Doo have been in the same thing. If Jabberjaw wasn't Hanna-Barbera at one point, it definitely is now. I think Turner acquired all of that. Okay. That would make sense. I mean, granted, it's not like they had a lot of money to work with. Yeah, no wonder they got bought out. I also might be wrong about the actual thing with that show. It's possible. But, you're also right that I'm probably... A few of the ones that I've named are more than most likely part of Ruby Spears, and I wouldn't want to not be able to talk about those shows. I could have, different segments. All right, let's talk about this show's Fred, and this show's Daphne. Does this show's version of Scooby-Doo do what Scooby don't? I don't know, I'll workshop it. I could, there is also, you could also, yeah, a top 10 of those really awesome Hanna-Barbera bumpers. I didn't think I'd get copyright claimed for them, because a lot of those were music videos. All right. Oh, hang on. Yeah, Ruby Spears was basically trying to copy Hanna-Barbera with every single show they ever made in that decade. And it very seldom works. I mean, obviously it didn't, because they went out of business, but yeah. Even presented with your drawn self. I would very much like to not be on camera. I do not like showing my face. But I don't know. It almost feels like something like that would need to have my face. Now people only know them for Mega Man cartoon due to Psy memes. Climbing up a ladder. Didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to climb a ladder today. I didn't mean to do that thing. Why am I tiny? I'm crouched. Crouch down. Unless you're asking why I personally am tiny, in which case I'm not. I'm 6'1". You can say a lot of things about me, but tiny? I don't think so. Oh dear God, you grew and shrank. It's just when things like animation history get relegated to being only remembered as memes, it's slightly... Oh, Knight, do you have any idea who you talking to right now, my guy? No, I'm right there with you, my dude. Do not even worry about it. I fully agree with you in every capacity. Oh, the Ruby Spears Mega Man cartoon is fine. You really... The thing is, so many people look at everything with modern lenses. Like, okay, yeah, sure, you look at the Super Mario Brothers Super Show and compare it to the Mario of today, and of course it comes off as extraordinarily silly. They made it before Super Mario World came out. They had, like, next to nothing to work with. So they just did what they could. Of course it came out looking a bit, you know, dated by the end of things. That's not its fault. It was perfectly good at the time. Seriously, I hand you what? Super Mario Brothers 1, 2, and 3. That's literally all you get. Make a TV show out of this. I'm sure you'll totally be able to, you know, figure out exactly what kind of characters these characters are going to end up being in 30 years. Oh, I know you're referring to Mega Man. Okay, Ender, but do you know about King Koopa's cool cartoons where a guy in a King Koopa costume came out in front of a live studio audience and played public domain cartoons for children? Do you know about that? Do you know about that? Oh, he did. Well, damn. Okay, fair enough. I guess that's what I get for trying to call out the master himself, the Ender Defender. I mean, do you think he just defends the Ender for no reason? No, he got that title through hard work. I am a fool for doubting him. May the pasta be with you. I'm not a complete idiot. I do research sometimes. I never said that you were stupid. Oh, how did... Oh, man, I hope... I legitimately hope you didn't interpret it that way. That's not what I was going for. I was just trying to make reference to a really old and obscure piece of weird-ass media that happened one time that not a lot of people know about, but you did. I apologize, but I definitely didn't try to make it sound like you weren't a smart man. I'm amazed that's become common knowledge because that thing was a regional variant that only a few people in like one city ever saw. Yeah, well, one person was all it took. Well, stop deprecating yourself, nerd. Heathcliff is his own entirely different thing. The Heathcliff of cartoons is not the Heathcliff of the newspaper strips, I'll tell you that. Not a lot of people know that. Heathcliff has always been like an exercise in weird absurdist comedy. Like, people think maybe that was just a modern thing, but no, that's how his comics always were. They're just... Heathcliff and Garfield have astonishingly little in common, considering the fact that they're both fat orange cats in newspapers. When they made Heathcliff into a cartoon, then yes, they did definitely try to rip off Garfield a bit. Although he did get to be voiced by Mel Blanc, which, you know, is never a bad thing. looks like you're nearly done, so I just want to say how great it's been having you on set. Yeah, my power washer is pretty dope awesome. Let there be no doubt. I remember Eek the cat. Let's see. I literally have no idea how you store all that water in that backpack of yours. I'm magic. Here's a question. Has anybody seen Snookums and Meat? Bet you haven't. And I know you have, Knight, but I'm just saying, I bet everyone else hasn't. Honestly, you and your gear belong in another of these movies, set even further into the future. Womp womp. Because technically, I am. I traveled back in time. It sounds familiar, but doesn't ring a complete bell. Snookums and Meat. I might need visual reference. Alright, that should be easy enough. Let's see. Snookums and Meat. Let's see. Will you let me just save this? No, of course not. It's always a freaking web file. No, stop. Hate. I don't want... Don't you talk about that or remind people of it. Stop. I refuse to remember. Okay. All right. Okay. You know what? For Knight's sanity, I won't post the picture, but you can Google Snookums and Meat if you personally would like to know more about it. I do not wish to upset Knight. Like a good friend, I listen to my friends, and he is asking me to not, so I will not. Alright, yeah, we are definitely getting there, people. This is almost one fully functional and incredibly clean time train. Huh. Nope, no knowledge of it. You know what? Willing to bet Nightstar is more than okay with that. Googles it. Googly Google. Googly Google. Googly goo. Thank goodness there's no inside. Don't want to clean the inside of a train. That's not my life today. It was a really awful, terrible, horrendous, no good, pathetic, worthless, stupid Ren and Stimpy knockoff made by Disney, and I despise everything about it. If I had a nickel for every Western cartoon that was an objective, straight-up, clear and obvious ripoff of one of Nightstar's most favorite things in existence, I'd have 2 nickels. And it is shocking it's happened twice. Why they gotta keep doing why they gotta do my boy like this? Stop ripping off things he likes. Whoa! It was a Ren and Stimpy clone by Disney. They saw how popular Ren and Stimpy was and they tried to make their own thing. And they really didn't pull it off. I mean, the fact that you literally don't remember it or have even never heard of it at all in the first place, yeah. Oh, I know the one you're referring to. I dare not even say its name. That's why I didn't say its name. Don't worry about it, buddy. We ain't doing that one. I ain't about to drudge that piece of crap back up from the muck. I never heard of it. It looks like something I randomly saw on TV one day and thought it was a Tom and Jerry clone and then completely forgot about it because I never saw it again. Yeah, that certainly fits the mold. Hard to argue with that. Hang on here. Trying to clean all the things. Recently, they tried to rip off the Loud House with a show called Primos and proceeded to offend basically every one of their Hispanic viewers. I thought that isn't that thing like I thought that was a spin-off and it's like on its 5th season at this point. I love that no one knows what So Comes the Meat is, despite it actually being on the Disney afternoon cartoon block with all the other legendary shows, and no one remembers it because how it was that bad. That people ejected it from their brain meats. That's true, but they didn't eject it from their brain schnookums. You know, that was actually probably more clever than most jokes on that show. That's sad to think about. Yeah, legit. No, Loud House is an official spinoff. Disney made their own version. Ah, gotcha. I refuse to acknowledge the thing that was just said. Fair enough. At least I'm not the one offending you. Woo! Huh. Now that I think about it, Nickelodeon has had 2 shows centered around... 2 shows, cartoons, centered around Hispanic culture that I think... Yeah, I'm pretty sure neither of them were ever offensive. So I guess the moral of the story is just don't let Disney attempt Hispanic culture? Yeah, my face does offend Nightstar, and I apologize to him every day for that fact. Nobody wants to be friends with Quasimodo. Oh. I'm never gonna top that one. I meant their Disney Channel stuff. Was Coco Pixar or Disney? Ever since Disney stopped doing 2D and doing 3D, they kind of blur together. Because I still mentally treat Pixar and Disney as different things. I mean, Disney fails almost every time they try to do something that is not Disney. True. It was Disney. Okay. Oh, it was Pixar? There you go. I feel like that definitely plays a role in things. I think at least. And Canto was not Pixar, though. I know that much. My brother Eduardo from Mexico. Also, El Tigre. Yeah, no, dude, that's one of the shows I was talking about from Nickelodeon. Now, El Tigre was dope. I didn't see it until it was long canceled and airing on the Nicktoons network, but no, I really liked that show. I don't know, something about the grandchild of a supervillain, but the son of a hero trying to figure out what he wants to be in life. That's pretty dope. Yeah, no, El Tigre definitely got gypped. The only exception of something good that was ever did that was outside their usual tone wheelhouse was The Emperor's New Groove, and Disney fought tooth and nail to kill it dead. Oops, cult classic. What are you gonna do about it, nerds? Nothing. That's what. Exactly, and they're all named after cats. Manny and Frida made a cameo in Book of Life? They did? How did I not hear that? You know, Nickelodeon still may have the horrible business practices of basically just kind of, you know, yoinking properties away from the people that create them. But it was still kind of neat that they put El Tigre in the new, Nickelodeon All-Stars thing. Someone contacted the creator and was like, yo, they put Manny in this thing. And he was all like, whoa, what the hell? What? Boom. Oh, yeah. They are named after cats. Tigre, Puma Loco, White Pantera. I really shouldn't be trying to do an accent. I apologize. Let's see here. Cab rear window. Rear window. That's a good Alfred Hitchcock movie. Though it is sad that that was how he had to find out. I know, it would have been nice if they actually told him that it was going to happen and he could play some kind of role in it. You did a good job. Oh, well, thank you. Reactor car cooling vents. Methinks that's probably this. Yeah. I need a ladder up in here. I don't know if he still has it all up, but I remember that the creator of LT Gray, like, just straight up legitimately put every single episode up online for free, and, like, I think a Windows dock at one point. You're just like, all right, everybody, go ahead and download the whole ass series if you want. And you know what? I respect the hell out of that. I don't know if Nickelodeon ever stopped him, but, I mean, that was definitely a thing at one point. Reactor car wheel thingies. One of my favorite episodes was that for some reason they got their stuff mixed up and they powered up the names got mixed. Yeah, that was fun. Like, what is up with companies not telling anyone anything? I've lost track of all the times the voice actors are not hired back on the claim on Twitter that they were never even contacted or asked. I'll never understand that, no. That's actually really freaking cool. It is really freaking cool. This probably doesn't mean as much to you guys because it was probably before your time, but kablam. Despite the fact that, you know, that entire series is in legal hell and never going to be released in anything ever because of all of the different, you know, cooks in the kitchen, all the Henry and June segments are available online from the guy who created them, so that's nice. El Pantara, White Loco, Puma Tigre. Nice. Now let's see, where is this thing I'm looking for? Oh, that, over there. Nice. Let's see. Run boards. What's a run board? What is a run board? The boot is like the lasso of truth, but you're free. It's true. And you know, I think I think kids today would be more well-adjusted if they grew up with Action League now. It was filmed in Chuckamation, people. Not used for telling truth much, though. So what am I looking for specifically? Once again, I keep not paying attention. A run board flux band. What's a run board flux band? That's a drive rod. Huh. Looking for the flashing thing on the screen. It's used in like 2 episodes. You were used in 2 episodes. Wait, hang on. Okay, if I could find... Okay, hang on. Oh, okay. Apparently, this general area is the flux band. Okay. This one looks like it's fine, so it's probably on the other side. It's behind the ladder on the right side of the train. Well, aren't you little misobservant pants? Well, yep, you sure are. Impossible to watch, you say. Yar har fiddle dee dee. Look, if a network refuses, like a company refuses to let somebody legally watch their show, I think it magically becomes legal to pirate it. At least that sounds fair to me. Anyway, a temporal field amplifier. Huh. Is that something over here? Temporal field amplifier. Maybe it's part of this. Hello, temporal field amplifier. Do you mind maybe... Oh, it's on the front? How do you know these things? I usually despise piracy greatly, but in those cases, I change my mind and condone it in cases like that. Yeah, okay. Little cone things on the front of the train. Oh! Man, you guys are smart. Alright, then. Oh! Well, I can't say this isn't incredibly cool. Whoa, there it goes! Oh, well, that was awesome. We sure this was a movie? Huh. Oh, majestic flying trains. Heck yeah. I'm very curious what would have happened if you standing on it. I imagine I would have just fell through or got knocked off or something. Another outstanding job, thank you. I'll admit, I was skeptical that such a thing as a power washer could be good for us, but you've been terrific through the production of all 3 films. I'll put the word out for you. You know, there may be more productions in contact with you one day. Other movies, maybe. But, like, how are you supposed to prove you did the work? That's a good point. Huh. Regardless, there we go. That's all the Back to the Future stuff. Nice. Which means I've done all the Midgar. Wait, what do you mean new? Oh, because it's still new. Okay. SpongeBob and Back to the Future. Still haven't done all the Tomb Raider stuff, though. I should consider actually finishing that at some point. Timestamp. They have the videos. That's true. Maybe I just set up a VHS player or something. Who knows? Any ding dang way. This was actually, I mean, I say this as if, you know, it's unusual to have a ton of fun with you guys, but this was fun. This was really great. I'm glad that you were all able to hang out with me. I kind of figured I was actually going to have less people here this time, but I think this is the most I've had for a pretty considerable amount of time. That's a weird collection of licenses next to each other, ain't it though? You know, at least Tomb Raider and Tomb Raider, Final Fantasy, and PowerWash are all like Square Enix, you know, owned. But then you throw in SpongeBob and Back to the Future. Okay, I guess we're just doing whatever we feel like. Also, I guess their next collab is Warhammer. I doubt I'll be doing that one because I don't know a single thing about Warhammer. But, you know, if they bust out another cartoon or movie or video game that I know and care about, we'll be returning right on back to the power washing styles, and it'll be really fun. So, yeah. Once again, you guys are all super great and awesome. I appreciate you a lot. I'm glad we could hang out. This was a good stream. So yeah, thank you all. I hope you have a nice rest of your night. I'll see you soon. Love with how Tomb Raider and Midgar shows the actual power washable stuff, whereas the other two it's just the logos. Yeah, fair. Back to the pants. Marty Bob Doc pants. Ah, you guys are getting silly on me. All right. You know what I really need to make? I need to make like you know what? Hang on a second. I think I know. It's not perfect, but this will have to do. I need like something that's actually a legitimate like ending thing for my streams, and not just switch over to the loading thing again. So instead, how about I go here, do this, and then I just okay, and I'll add this, like this, and there we go. It's over! I need a better outro, but this is all I've got. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna go now. I don't know what, though. I'm out of here. I'll see you guys next time.